You this question is almost redundant because you've mentioned you're unemployed.
Correction, freelancing.
Freelancing, okay,
Yeah.
freelancing, okay. So you have 24 hours off. What do you do?
If I have 24 hours off, I would definitely watch something on Netflix. For like I like the docu-series there, so probably watch Netflix for 4 hours. More than that is not healthy.
What do you watch? What's your favourite show right now? What are you watching?
The Family is about this conspiracy. You should watch it yourself.
Oh.
I like any sort of conspiracy theory documentary.
Yeah, and I'm into that. I've been into that. I've kind of gone away from it because I got too far into it.
Yeah, I mean,
and then
always
I was like, I have
keep
to
the
just
balance.
take a step away from it. What the Family? What's the Family?
Oh, it's about how Christians affect the politics in America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, I'll look that up. So 4 hours of Netflix.
Yeah, 4 hours of Netflix, and then after that, probably order some food from outside. I love just eating food in my own home, of course, like everyone does. Nothing much. I'm like really boring person and spend the rest of the day sleeping, I guess.
Just like Biscuit. So
yeah,
you can
just like Biscuit.
Probably hear Biscuit maybe snoring throughout the episode as always, but she's an angel. She's just sleeping here quietly.
Or maybe I go out for coffee. It's always good to like have coffee sitting by a river or any kind of body of water and then enjoy your drink.
Yeah.
My perfect day would be I wake up, I have a very nice fruity breakfast, have sex. Oh my god. I think it's very practical, yeah, because 24 hours, something should be fun in that. 24 hours, they have sex, and then I would spend the whole morning reading in a brightly lit room, or it can be by the garden, it can be by the beach, and then have lunch and with either a philosopher or an activist, so I can have a heated debate with them at lunch. And then in the afternoon, I love cycling around the lake, so I would like to do that for 2 hours and then do yoga, maybe sexy. Oh my god, how should we cut this out? Sex again. No, I'm not zipping to the same person, not
No, just going cycling around the lake and then just randomly.
Like, I'm expressing like I want to spend 24 hours for me in a perfect day would be spending with the people that I love and I care about. So the activities of like cycling or reading can be done alone, but other stuff I would like other people to get involved. And I would cap up the night with a lovely dinner with my friends who are in Korea and I very miss them.
Do you have a particular restaurant you would go to?
Are we talking Saigon?
Sure. This is a Saigon podcast.
Oh, so many. I really love this vegetarian restaurant. It's very small scale, but the services the food is great. I'm more of a food over ambience person, so I would definitely recommend Tip restaurant on Phan Kế Binh Street. Very, very affordable, and the food is lovely. Yeah.
I usually, where I used to live on Family Lao, I used to like the bokor for breakfast at Pho Queen.
Why does this always come up? Have you haven't heard previous episodes? Like bokor seems to come up like 50% of the time.
I'm probably not good with foreign food, but bokor's like beef stew, isn't it? So I think that's the Irish in there.
No. So this has come up so many times now. I know you've listened to a couple of episodes, but it's come up before because I find it hilarious. I love bokor as well, and like you just said, it's beef stew.
Yeah.
But you have it for breakfast.
Yeah. So that, and then
so you start the day off with beef stew.
Bokor, yeah, and then that's the thing about Saigon. It's really good for food and drink, but there's not a lot to do it.
So, tell us.
If I had a day off, I'd probably get out to District 2 to the boathouse, sit by the river there, because even though it's only 20 minutes away, but it's like an escape from the city.
Yeah, it's my favourite place.
Yeah, and I love sitting there. I remember saying to Misha one time, it's like, the thing about the boathouse is I never feel in a rush to leave. I could sit here all day, you know. And yeah,
Alright, so we got Barker for breakfast, then you head out to the boathouse.
Boathouse for lunch.
And
then probably into the evening. Some sundowners.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then,
it's a good place to go for some sundowners. Yeah,
and then, you know, back into District 1. I think like Malt, some of the craft beer places past the street, whatever there. I've been in the new tap room, which is nice. Union Jacks for tea. So I'm like, that's really expat. Yeah, craft beer, Union Jacks, Boathouse.
Hey, it's your day off. You can do what you want. I mean, that's a pretty good day for me as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. If I have 24 hours completely off, I think that I will wake up early in the morning, 7, start with a cup
That's
of tea.
late for Vietnam. 7 in the morning, that's late for Vietnam.
That's
Everyone's
really,
up at 6.
It's really early for me.
For you.
I always go home at 12 or like 2 a.m. So I will get up at 7, start a day with a cup of tea, and then I will head out at one of my favorite brunch, like breakfast spots in Saigon, which is OPAC. You know OPAC, right?
Yeah.
And then, I love being a tourist in the city, in my own city. So I love writing postcards and send it to people. So I think after breakfast that I will go to the post office, the city post office, and buy some postcards, writing people. And then I will just work along Nguyen or Dong Khoi Street. And then I'll check out some museums. I love museums. I love art, but there's not a lot of options here. Or any exhibition, art galleries. Wandering around, I will get another coffee.
Which one? Have you got a favorite coffee spot you would go to?
My favorite coffee, there's a very small coffee place in Saigon. So small. It's called Nap. Actually, in Vietnamese, people say it Nup, but in English, people call it Nap. Really small, where you can get a quite like decent egg coffee from the north. Yes.
Whereabouts is that?
It's just right here. I think it's in D1, Nup or Nap, Saigon.
We'll put a link to it.
NAB, Saigon. Yeah.
Right, so then you have your coffee still in the morning. What's next?
I will sit at a coffee shop and reading a book. So my all the time favorite authors is Simon Sinek. Start with Why, if you know.
See the famous YouTube video about Start with Why,
yes,
right?
and millennial and stuff, and that's how that changed my life a lot. How I see things in business and corporate environments. How to like form and shape my leadership style. But right now, my current book I'm reading now is a book from Barack Obama called Dreams for My Father. I just finished the book from his wife, Michelle Obama, Becoming. Is fantastic. I love books. I used to have a library and tea shop.
Yeah, you were saying that.
I grew up with book because I am the only child to my dad. I was not allowed to go out, hang out with my friends, so I just stay home and read books. Yeah. So I love books. So I think I would stay there for like a couple of hours, like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Ordering some drinks, and then I'll just walk along the river, Saigon River. Maybe take a Grab to another favorite spot. I might invite some of my friends to join me.
We're up to like lunchtime now, so where would you go for lunch?
Lunch. I think I will go back to D2. So right now I love Luzin, where you want to be seen, where you want to see people at the same time. But I love River Cottage in D2, if you know. It's a very hidden place in Saigon. River Cottage by the river, so quiet. And it's a homestay. They offer 7 rooms only. It's a homestay. It's a restaurant. It's also a bar. Quiet. Yeah, and I think that I will end up at the ATM again, the ATM or the alley for a cocktail. Yeah, relax, doing nothing. I don't want to talk to people except the bartender. And it's a good thing that you don't need to look at the menu to order a drink. You always can tell the bartender what type of liquor that you want to go. That's a base, and the flavors you want, like sour, sweet, bitter, something, and they will make it accordingly.
Yeah, I love that when they do that. I remember the first time that happened to me, I was like, wait, what do you mean? What do I do? And like, just tell the liquor. And then they have to give you I was like, what do you mean flavour? And then they give you the examples. Like, oh, okay, right, I kind of get this.
Yes.
I would sleep probably half of the time, like solid 12 sleep with the aid of Xanax. And then I would get up, and I like to find green spaces in Saigon. There's a really nice park, which I cannot remember the name of it. In District 10, there's Bin Qua. Bin Qua. It's like on the river, and it's like nice trees and green, and it's quiet. I think they have like buffet dinners or something there, but during the day, it's just a lovely place to walk around and get outside of the city. It's maybe 20 minutes outside of D2, so it's not really that far of a drive. I do that, and because I'm in the nightlife so often, I probably would avoid that situation. I would go to dinner by myself with no one that I knew in a restaurant that no one knows me. No one's asking to like talk to me or take pictures. I would have a glass or two of wine, but not be drunk, because that's fun sometimes. And I'd probably have sex because, it's a day off. Why not? I would be very boring, I think. I would do something very, very boring with 24 hours off in Saigon, because my general day-to-day life is pretty exciting, I think. It's so different than what most people are doing. I'm out all the time. I'm always going to new venues and bars and clubs and restaurants and things. And I have to meet people all the time. I always have to be on. I'm very rarely out in Saigon without a face of makeup and, a look. So, yeah, I'd probably try to be really inconspicuous and boring.
I think I start breakfast with something from the central region. I would say Nguyen. And then I didn't have any work, huh? I would go to Japantown and do an onsen, because I think that's really cool. I'd get a massage at probably Miu Miu. I do a great set lunch around town, and there are some extremely good set lunches. You can follow my food blog, Fucking Deliciousness, for more great tips on where to eat at. But I think my top, 5, Fresh Catch has an incredible set lunch. Stoker, Tomatito, Octo. And if I had to choose a 5th set lunch that I eat really often, you know what? There's a spot called Gum Min Duk in D1, and they do cafeteria-style Vietnamese food. It's really homey, and it ain't cheap, but it's really good. But that would be like my go-to spots for lunch. And then catch a movie, because movies here are insanely cheap for the quality of theaters that you get. I don't know, man. Crack a bottle of vino, have some beers, just enjoy life, but don't do it cheap. Just spend some money, guys.
Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do.
Everyone's gonna laugh at this. I would get to the Korean spa, the Golden Lotus, really early. I'd probably have a light breakfast. I'd go to the Golden Lotus, Korean spa, sauna spa, meditate for a few hours. Then I'd go get a nice lunch somewhere, vegetarian lunch.
Where would you go?
I would go to the little 25k Kom Chai place, because called Lucky's. It's by Tandon Market. Then I would probably go to some of my favorite coffee shops like Things or Mockingbird, which are on Tan Tat Tam, and like a little cool warehousey thing. And I would sit, I would read, maybe watch some drag stuff, some art stuff. Then I'd go for a nice dinner with some friends. Maybe I'd go somewhere fancy like Anan's or something, because I rarely treat myself to stuff like that. I like District Federals as well, actually, a lot, because they have really good margaritas.
Their margaritas
they're gorgeous.
They're so strong as well, right?
I love them. They're smaller now, though. I came back after 3 months. They're tiny.
I haven't been in a while, really.
No, complain.
Yeah, District Federal, if you listen, make your margaritas bigger.
Fuck your drag. And then I would probably go for drinks that, like, my new favourite place is 289E. Oh my God, what's the address? I don't even know.
We can put a link.
It's a cute little queer bar that I've just found, or I might go. Yeah, so I do that, and then maybe in the evening I would try and catch a drag show with my friends. And then probably go home, smoke a joint, and listen to Erykah Badu.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're like me, you may use your laptop at places where you have to use public Wi-Fi. This opens you up to digital snoopers. It's a massive problem. It can be your internet service provider, or you know who, looking at what you do online, or a cyber criminal trying to steal your bank passwords or credit card info, or even a hacker at the next table trying to steal your sensitive data. These days, it is vital that you keep your data safe. NordVPN keeps all of these snoopers away. It makes your internet activity private, protects you from accessing dangerous websites that are phishing for your data, and lets you enjoy your favorite content securely, even while away from home. And it's easy to use, even I could use it. I've actually been using NordVPN for years now here in Vietnam, and I'm excited to be an affiliate partner with them. I've used NordVPN to watch Netflix, BBC, Disney Plus with ease. And I also know that my information and data are safe from prying eyes, whoever they may be. Join now and you'll get 68% off and 3 months free when you go to my link, nordvpn.com/SMB. Just again, for those hard of hearing, nordvpn.com/SMB. The link is also in the show notes. I know nobody checks them out, but go check that out and you can get the link from wherever you are listening to this podcast. As an affiliate partner, it also means that I will get a small commission when you sign up, but at no extra cost to you. So not only will you be getting a great deal through 7 Million Bikes, you get a great VPN and you'll be supporting 7 Million Bikes podcast. Stay safe online and enjoy the shows you love. Any questions, just let me know. You know how to get in touch with me. And thanks for listening to this show. Cheers.